Welcome back. This is part two of how to do a blog post in WordPress. So far we have done the Pinterest graphic, we have done the meta description and the other things leading up to the point that we are at now. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is your headings. Now, if you look at the heading here that I'm clicking on right here, this heading is in H3, and when you click on this change block style type or style here, when you click on it, it will allow you to change the headings, and you have heading 2, 3, and 4 here. 2 being the largest and 4 being the smallest. So I normally try to use a heading 3 sometimes or 4, because heading sometimes don't let the heading be too large. So it depends on what you're doing. Base it on that and click the heading. So when you're choosing your heading, your keyword or key phrase must also be in the heading. So this, and as I said, we're playing around. This is not a real post, but it's just to give you an example. So I'm using, do you know where to live in Jamaica? I'm going to go over to Word now and get just some information to put in there. Of course, when you're doing yours, you'll be putting it all together nicely than this. I'm just putting words in there to show you where to add your information. So now that we've done this little section, we want to add a graphic to kind of break up the monotony of the many words on a page. So don't write too many words before you add a graphic to break it up. So now we're going to add graphics. We're going to come down here and we're going to click the plus sign. We're going to click image, and we can upload a graphic from same way that we went to Canva. So we're going to go over to Canva and pick one. And I always, when I'm writing a blog post, I use the Facebook post, because that gives a nice size. So I click on Facebook post and I don't select anything. I go straight to photos and I'm going to select Jamaica, because we're writing something about Jamaica. And I'm just going to pick one, and I'm going to grab the one that I want and pull it across to the left hand corner and drop it in there. And then I'm going to download the document. I'm going to download the graphic. Once it's downloaded, then normally I just use the show all down here for it to show up in the download folder instead of having to save it somewhere. So I just click on show all, then I upload that. So I come back to upload and go straight to my download file, double click on it, and there's my graphic. So that's just for one section. Okay, while that is loading, I want to talk about where, if you scroll back down to the SEO section, it's still not green yet, so we have some work to do. We want to add an external link and an internal link. An external link is a link that goes out from so you're not going to, an external link will go to somebody else's website to pick a post from there. So this is where, if you have relationships, good relationships with other bloggers, and you follow them, you can go to their website and pick a post or pick something to add here, or somebody that you're following who you like the work that they do and you want to highlight it here. And a lot of times when you do that, people will come back and do the same thing for you. So we're gonna, to add an external link, I am going to come up here and say, okay, we're going to pick something, and it can be a word or a phrase, and I'm going to use Jamaica lies about, right? So I'm going to come over here to a blog post about Jamaica. Control C, come back here, and I'm going to add a link. So to add a link, you look for this little something looking like a paper clip, and you click on that and then add your link in that little space there, but you have to submit to get the link in, and then click on this open in a new tab so that the link opens in a new tab. And whenever you are doing anything to add links for anything, let it open in a new tab so it's not taking people away from your website. You want them to stay in your website, but go to another tab to look at what you're sending them to look at. Now, one last thing we're going to do before we close this is we're going to also add an internal link. Now, an internal link would be a link that comes from the website that you're currently working in, and in this case, it is Sister Friends. So I'm just going to go to Sister Friends, pick a link over there, and as I said, the links must be related to what you're doing. Don't just willy-nilly pick a link. The links must be related to what you're doing. So when you're picking, pick a link that's related to the topic that you're writing on. And we're going to just add this somewhere here. Okay, so if we come down to the SEO, the only thing that we need to fulfill now is the length of the text. We have 96 words and we need a minimum of 300 words. And that ends this section. So see you in the next section. I'll give you some time to work on this. If you have questions, please send them in. Give me a call or email and we'll work on the questions that you have before we move to the next video. So see you in the next video and take your time.